Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mustafa Tariq. I'm a group member from Group 7. And today we will talk about my self reflection and the topic of leadership in the group work that we made regarding software engineering. So, for the first part, we will talk about the project itself. Uh, for a summary for the project talks about a chatbot that collects questions from students and provides them with feedback based on that question. The chatbot is a very a very common system used as mostly automated, and sometimes it's a human behind it. The student asks the chatbot a question regarding their academic studies, some other question, but based on this topic about their uh, curriculum, of course, and the chatbot provides them answers. In the next slide, we see the system will be designed to be intricate and secure. It has a register page, a verification system, and a database to hold all that data. The student has to register, and then later on can log in with the same email, username, and their identification. That information will be saved in a database. The same database also holds all the answers, all the questions provided by the students, and the answers provided by the chatbot. The stakeholders. The stakeholders are as follows: the student and the admins or officers. They will be the major users for the system, and the design of the system will be tailored to them. The system has to have stakeholders. A system cannot be made without any stakeholders. Um, so we designed the system around the student and the officer. As you can see in the diagram, the student has access to register a login. Also, the officer, the student has access to functions, and the officer has access to more functions. And the system is tailored to both of these, so it can from the student side is it looks like it's made for a student, and from the officer's side it looks like it has control over everything. For part 2 we will talk about leadership. Roles. We gave every team member a job or a role. All team members had to take part in engineering the project. No team member had nothing to do with it. Every team member had to do something. There's a team member who had to design, there's a team member who had to write, there's a team member who had to construct all of these together. Our group consisted of a leader, a co-leader, and two members, of whom all worked on developing a good project. So the project was cannot be done without assigning roles, of course, and especially a leader. So the leader gave all three other members roles as a co-leader to help the leader, and two members to be amongst each other. So a mutual decision was made is that all of us should provide criticism as well as accept criticism. A very important part of developing a good team and developing a good project based on a team effort is that we have to provide criticism to both parties, the leader and the members. The leader has to provide criticism to the members, and the members should take that criticism to heart and work on it and make good project. And also, if the leader is doing something, we can provide criticism to the leader, and the leader uh, should honestly take the criticism and make good of it. Of course, leadership. A person in the position of a leader in this project was crucial for developing this project. For every project, for every team, there has to be a leader. There's no team that doesn't have a leader who did good. It might be a special case, but mostly it's not the case. because a leader can provide the group with good guidance and planning, and also great motivation. Although the leader could have the same experience as the rest of the group when it comes to the project, but they could provide the group with guidance and motivation to keep the development going. For the motivation part, some team members could not have good motivation and might not have the good feeling to continue on the project. So the leader could provide motivation, provide plans, provide goals so the team members have a good positive mindset to develop the program or the project. Our leader possessed all those traits and provided exceptional planning and management. Our leader was great. He provided good planning, he provided good guidance and motivation, and he provided also great criticism. And when it comes to his criticism, he accepted it well. For part 3, self reflection. My personal contribution. I designed diagrams and implemented those designs into the part of the project. I also designed most of the some my bad some designs, and I provided some good team communication, and that's all I did. The designs were crucial to the project since they gave a visual representation to how the program should flow. Since if you made a project or report with only text, it could be hard to understand. So providing images or visual reconstructions of those texts will provide a great example of how a program should flow. Self-look. My contribution might not have been the best, but I did provide the group with decent amount of work. The leader provided great criticism and also provided great advice. When I wanted advice, the leader provided great advice. When I wanted criticism or required criticism, I was provided with criticism. It was great to get criticism from the leader and my other team members. All in all, I think this group project went smoothly and it was also filled with new experiences. It was smooth and it was great. It made me learn a lot about myself and especially about my friends and team members. And after all, I learned good stuff about software engineering. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.